I've known her for 38 years. No, not at all. Non-emotional.
Christmas, yeah.
Okay, so we want to say first, do you want to introduce everybody with your first name only?
Sure, I'm Kathy, or Catherine.
Kathy or Catherine, right?
Yeah.
And you're from?
Calgary, Alberta, Canada.
Yay! I think they told me in a week or two we're going to have 9 or 10 Canadians. So we're actually getting a Canadian flag. And
the week of 4th of July.
4th of July, we're going to have, oh, Canada!
It's our birthday day today.
Yeah,
it's our
birthday.
All right, yeah.
It's
Okay.
July 1st for us.
Sing me a Canadian flag, as I've been looking for one.
We got to
Rip
get
that one off of Kathy.
I'll give you my pin.
No,
when I
no,
leave.
we're going to hang up a Canadian
Okay,
flag. 'cause
I'll
we're gonna-
send you one.
Yeah,
Are
yeah.
you guys glad we taught you how to play hockey?
Don't start.
Minnesotans up there, ain't there?
Yeah.
So we want to sing the national anthem and kind of welcome everybody from Canada.
Cool.
So. You had surgery.
Had surgery Thursday. I was 4th. Had a little just before going into surgery. My blood pressure went high, and I don't have high blood pressure, so that was a little scary. But they managed to get it down, and then went in for surgery and don't remember recovery at all. So from what I've heard, recovery was great, but I don't remember it.
I don't remember mine either.
Yeah. And woke up in the room, and Sherilyn and I were roommates, and we had a good time, and left on Friday. And Saturday I had a rough morning, but since then Mom and I have been shopping and gambling, and the best part I think was went and got shoes yesterday, and for the first time for as long as I can remember, took a pair off the shelf, put them on my feet, and they fit. They weren't tight, my feet weren't swollen, my ankles weren't swollen, so it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
So it was good. And you took 8 feet, and I lost 18 pounds.
Whoa.
It's all that walking. So it's been good.
Questions? Anything, Mom, or that we should go over or talk about? Anything that's not clear in the manual? Or
No, the manual's really good, really informative. So it's the Bible, so I'll keep it with me. Yeah, it's good.
One of the things that I'd seen on actually Hockey Night in Canada was one of the hockey teams is using
Coconut milk.
water as a supplement for the potassium. And I didn't know if you knew anything about that. One of the trainers has used it as a Gatorade.
Yeah, I think that potassium is a good ion. We like it. There are cases that some of our patients have gotten low potassium. If you look at orange juice, grapefruit juice, tomato juice, grape juice, and Gatorade, they all have plenty of potassium in there. And I prefer that. The coconut water is kind of a new fad that I'm not up to speed on yet, so I have to look into it. If you send me an email, I'll look up the research and report back to you. But in general, I don't recommend it.
Okay. And then is it normal to crave protein?
If you have cravings, we like to think of estrogen.
Okay.
In other words, we find the majority of our patients don't have cravings. If you have cravings, and I've talked to a couple people who have cravings, they generally respond to an estrogen patch or two.
Okay.
And so if you get cravings or you're bothered or if there are other symptoms where you're just not generally happy about something, then think estrogen patch.
Okay. Yeah, because we were out yesterday and I wanted protein for some reason, and we went and I had a bowl of soup, and it cured it right away.
Well,
Or
I'm
the-
sorry.
the broth
Well, that's
soup.
I don't know if I would call that craving. I think that's pretty normal.
Okay.
If you think about it, you haven't had much to eat, this week, right?
Yeah, true.
Well, we expect you to have some normal needs and hungers, and they're going to be turned down so that it's not as aggressive a hunger drive as it was before. We want you to have hunger, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I had like 10 tablespoons of the broth, and it seemed to go away.
10 tablespoons of broth, and
Yeah.
that went go away?
Yeah.
I think you're all right.
Okay. It just was really strange.
It's interesting that you have to convince people in restaurants that it's not that you don't like the food.
Right, yeah.
It's you just
I've done
can't
that too.
eat it. It's
Yeah.
just like they're insulted.
It's worse on a cruise ship
Yeah.
because, you order each course, and at the end of, whatever it is, and you take a bite, and then the waiter goes, "Oh, would you like something else?"
Yeah.
I said, "Oh, it was delicious. I'm just not that hungry, And then you bring the next course and I take a bite. But this, I've done this for 2 years now, and no problem. You just say, I'm not hungry. You know, it was delicious, but I'm not that hungry.
Yeah, the waiter looked at me really strangely last
do.
night. Yeah, and I told him I had surgery, and as soon as I said that I had surgery, he seemed to be fine with it. He's like, oh, okay. And, we packaged it up, and I'll have it for lunch or dinner today. Life is good.
Dinner.
Yeah, lunch and dinner. Yeah.
And maybe dinner.
Yeah,
You get a lot of bang for your buck.
definitely.
That's okay, but you lose it in clothes.
Oh, yeah.
That's
All right.
it. Thank you
Thank
so
you very
much.
much.
It was a pleasure.